evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena. Thanks to me having a daily quest of 60 gold for Priest or Paladin, we're going to grab a Priest here and see how Priest rolls in the Grand Tournament. Well, we're starting off with a little bit of a junk pack. Light Warden or Light of the Naru, a classic lineup. I'm going to go for Light. I think the healing is worth it compared to not having it to be able to play on the board straight away. Bad buffs or a good... Yeah, we'll take the 3-4 for 3. Seems fine. Spawn of Shadows. I think this thing is just... I don't know. This thing seems crappy. I mean, it gives you some extra burn, I guess. But this guy's just much more solid. Sheep. Don't like sheep. These are junky cards, though. Do I take the sheep? No. We'll just take the Flesh-Eating Ghoul, even though it sucks. Wow. This is a shitty pack. So, Glory, not a big fan. We'll take Mind Vision because it's just a safe thing. Another sheep, another glory. Well, so far, my impressions are bad, because I'd rather have any other card than seeing this stupid glory. Dark Iron Dwarf, though, is a good card. We'll take him. I don't like the brutes that much. Alright, Resurrect, I don't like. This is junk, so Blade Master it is. Getting some weak cards here. Oh, God. Oh, God. So do I take the Matter Bomber, which has been good? We'll take Shadow Madness. In the arena, I think it's pretty solid. Bomb Lobber, of course, is broken as hell. Don't want to... This is really good, and I need 2 drops, but the Bomb Lobber is really good, too, and I don't want to go for the dragon stuff. So here... I mean, I do want to go for the dragon stuff. I don't want to rely on getting dragons, because currently I have none. 2-drop, because I need 2 drops, or this is because it's a good card. We'll take that. It's a bit of a risk. I do need to get some 2 drops here. Oh, God. 2-drop or a really good 5-drop. Man, I'm really pushing it here. Alright. Well, Confuse, I think, is not that great. These are both great epics, though, so this is a nice flip. This one you can just always play. This, though, I still think is one of the best cards in the entire arena. Annoyatron or the Chosen. And this Chosen is not going to be great if I don't have 2 drops. But it's just so fucking good. I'm going to take it. So I need to get 2 drops now. It's got to happen. Cult Master. Well, okay, Cult Master, normally what I would take here. The problem is I really don't have much here. So I'm going to take the Pit Fighter, which is a really good 5-drop, and hope I get some good 2 drops later. Shredder's good, but Mind Control is kind of a one-of-a-kind. We'll take that. Alright, I get a 2-drop, and they're all garbage. I don't have a single dragon. I don't even have a glimmer of a hope of this being more than a 1-4, but, you know, honestly, I'd rather have a 1-4 than a 1-3 with a shitty ability. Mad Scientist is junk. This is junk. And this is junk. Oh, wow, it's all junk. Great. Guess we're taking a 2-2 for 2. Return. Oh, my God. Is this fucking guy. All right, Master it is. I need 2 drops really badly. Oh, geez. Mass Dispel can be really... Silence is so good. I'm going to take the Silence. I don't have any silences. I really need it. All right. Another 3-drop is not my favorite thing in the world. Can I get some 2 drops? All right, I'm going to take a Sheep. Honestly, even though the Heckler is fine, because I need 2 drops. I need things to play early on. There's a Shadow Word Pain. That's good. Mukla's Champion for Priest with this deck. I don't know. Let's just take Power Word Shield. Another Velen's Chosen because it's broken as hell. Cannot get 2 drops to save my life. Do I take the I don't think I want this guy. I could take 3-5 for 4 or the 6-drop. I think it's an important choice. How many big things do I have? 1, 2. I mean, I'm kind of lacking for big stuff. We're going to take the 6-drop. That could be a mistake, though. Alright, Yeti or a Maiden is interesting. Let's try the Maiden. Alright, need 2 drops. Thank you. Captured Jormonger. Not that I'm that excited about it. And hey, a 2-drop. Alright, so I ended up catching up with the aggressive passing of 2 drops early. Got some 2 drops late. They weren't the best 2 drops. I did pass on some good ones. Like I passed on Annoyatron, Berserker. What was the other one that I passed on? I passed on a Direwolf Alpha, though that was to take a Cultist, so I think I'd stand by that choice. And instead I got junky ones, like the Wormrest Agent with 0 dragons, the Mad Scientist, and the Shadow Boxer, which is basically just a vanilla 2-3 for 2. So, at least I have things to play early on. Didn't get any Shadow Word Death. Didn't get any Holy Nova. You know, did Priest get any removal in this expansion? I feel like a good rule of thumb is if a class doesn't get any removal, it becomes worse in Arena because it's less likely to see its other removal. So it means it's less likely than the other classes to get removal, period, which is actually kind of a handicap. So, alright, first impressions of Priest. Bad. The Power Word Glory just pains me to see every time it appears. Did Priest get removal? I don't remember. I can't think of what a Priest removal card is from this expansion. If I'm correct in my very admittedly spotty memory that Priests don't have removal, my first impression of this class in the Grand Tournament is bad, like worse than it was by a mile, because it has a less likely chance of getting removal. Its removal was kind of like spotty to begin with. You needed a lot of specific cards. It's not like Mage where like, got a Polymorph? Great. It's more like, you got a Shadow Word Pain? Well, good, but you still need Holy Nova, and that's good, but you still need Shadow Word Death, which is good, but you still wouldn't mind a Holy Smite or two. So it's like kind of spotty because everything did different stuff. There was nothing that just took care of everything except for Mind Control. And because of that, not having any new removal and making all of its removal more likely increases the swinginess of the Priest's spotty removal. Alright, he actually plays an Acolyte of Pain, which is most unfortunate. I actually have to play this, which sucks to give him 2 cards, because the alternative is to give him 3. And I will kill it. Too bad I didn't get Mukla's Champion here, or a Cult Master. Wow, this was a lightning... But, you know, at the time I took Cult Master, I did not know I was going to get so much early action. Plus, these are both 3 drops. It's not even really early action. Did I already have this when I took Cult Master? I don't think so. Does he have a Hellfire? No, but Knife Juggler has a 60% chance of killing a minion. Is it going to hit? It is. Luckily, it didn't kill the 2-1. So that's good. Shadow Word Pain. And nah, we'll just play this guy. Go here. Do a little more damage and get another Imp. Stop the Chow from actually killing any of the things it can kill. Seems like a pretty good plan. This guy, Warlocks have a tough time with. It will have to be killed by Siphon Soul, pretty much. Spider Tank, the best answer in the game, is in my hand. So this is good. Alright, we'll kill the Spider Tank. Play Mr. Cultist. And I could kill that Zombie Chow by throwing all my stuff at it, but I don't really see the point of that. Let's deal 3 more damage, and see what he has to say for himself. This is a little bit difficult. He can't Mortal Coil it to death. Plus, I think if he had a Mortal Coil, he would have used it last turn. This guy ended up being pretty good. Ah, I should have killed it when I had the chance. Well, that is the story of my life. So there's a 4-4 here now. I do get to kill this, but the 3-4 kind of embarrasses itself against the 4-4. I have to throw away 2 imps in this. But hey, at least I can clear the board without having to spend any cards. That's pretty good. Light of the Naru does me no good. So let's do this. Start the Micro Machine going. And what I'm going to do here, these things I don't want them to have the Dark Cultist buff. So it's important to throw them away first. And then only a 1 in 3 chance that the Imp gets buffed. Micro Machine getting a buff is actually pretty nice. Micro Machine is a hard hitter. Having extra health makes it much better. In fact, I really should have just played the Micro Machine without playing this. That would have been the smart thing to do. Alright, he gets a 5-6. He's kind of got like a makeshift pit fighter. Explosive Sheep does me no good. Well, let's keep things simple, shall we? Let's just play this. Do that. And it does suck that the Yeti gets to kill my Micro Machine. But I got this guy, which is huge. Mind Control. Do not steal my... Oh man, he stole my Micro Machine. That's not good. Well, there's a 50-50 chance he'd get something amazing and a 50-50 chance he'd get something more or less useless. So I guess I'm lucky that the thing that he got wasn't the most amazing. But damn. Damn if that doesn't suck. Oh, Volcanic Drake. Shit. Well, that turned things around. Fucking Mind Control tech every goddamn time. Alright, so we kill this. Light of the Naru. Get a Light Warden. Spectre Knight unfortunately dies to that. Heal this thing back up though, make it hard to kill. And the Imp doesn't do me any good, so I'll just throw it at his face. Okay, he's got a Dark Bomb. Is he going to throw these things at my Spectral Knight now? leaving me with a Light Warden. He's actually got really massive card advantage, and I cannot burn him out. This isn't a good burn deck. There's no Holy Fire, Holy Nova, or Holy Smite, or Charge Creatures. Crap. Mind Control tech. Winning the game. Alright, I need a Mass Dispel here to stop this from becoming a huge problem. Kills the Light Warden. Alrighty. Well, do I hit him and try to go for burn? No, I don't think I can. I have to hope for an electric or a freezing coolant. Didn't happen. Well, let's play this. Heal it. Mad Scientist. The sheep doesn't do me any good. Health on this still dies to the Floating Watcher. So we'll put the health on the Imp, which is the thing he least wants to kill. To keep this thing growing, he has to keep damaging himself. He's got to obviously be a little bit careful. He's got a huge fistful of cards. No! You've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. For fuck's sake. Oh, what is this? God damn it. Honest to... Oh, he actually... Oh my god, he froze his own creature. Holy shit. That is huge, because obviously if he had frozen this and attacked and killed something... He didn't attack anything with this. Can I win? Oh my god. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh! Fuck. Alright, alright. Well, we gotta do this. Gotta kill that thing. Heal this thing. Do I kill the 2-1? I think I have to. Oh my god, that's freaking Tournament Medic. Alright, 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 alright. So, this thing has 8 health. Oh, Sludge Belcher. What other ridiculous things are going to happen here? Seriously. I need Mass Dispel. It's... Oh, Drain Life. No! No! The heals! Oh, they're killing me. Alright, Mass Dispel. Gets rid of the taunt. Turns us back into a 4-4. I still probably am losing, but that's the only thing that Haven has a chance. Oh my god, it actually came up. Well, it sucks that I get it and I'm still probably going to lose, but... Whatever. Whatever. Fucking sheep is just totally worthless. I just gotta keep hitting him in the face with everything. Do I have any way of killing him? I mean, I got a mind control in here. If he plays something huge, I could mind control it or something. Maybe. North Sea Kraken's pretty good. Ah, fuck. I hate Hearthstone. I hate it. 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 Well, that was embarrassing. He froze his own 8/8 before it killed anything, and still won. That sheep, man. What could I have taken over the sheep? I mean, I remember it was a bad pack, because I don't like sheep and I don't take it aggressively at all. But I can't remember what I could have taken over it. I can't remember if it would have made a difference, but I needed 2 more damage. If that had just been like a Holy Smite or something, I would have won that game. Oh, man, that was so painful. Tournament Medic. And I actually got the Mass Dispel that I asked for out of 16 cards, and it still didn't matter. Oh, my lord. Fucking lord. Fucking. Alright, up against a Paladin. Amber Prince. Okay, this is going to be a tough one for my not getting 2 wins or less thing. Light of the Naru, Light Warden would have been better here, because it would actually take out some recruits. That drafting choice could cost me the game, perhaps, and I get nothing playable. Okay, that's great. Glad that happened. Thanks, game. Oh, you won. If he gets off to a fast start, I'm totally screwed. I have no Holy Nova. There's no way for me to get rid of his recruits if he gets up to a critical mass. They also shut down my Bomb Lobber that the game so conveniently gave me in my opening hand. What was the other thing I could have taken over Bomb Lobber? Oh, God. Something. It was something good. Oh, it was the, was it the Regent? No, I don't think that was it. I think it was something that was removal-y. Shoot, I can't remember. Well, this is a terrible, terrible opening hand. I need him desperately to pass on turn 1, because if he starts playing things, there's like no way this deck can even hope to win. Like, I'll be mopping up recruits with this thing all day. Whew, boy. Boy, boy, boy. Boy, howdy. Oh man, I'm glad you thought about that one, because that was a really tough decision. Should I play the one thing I can play? Or not? Alright, let's see if he has a mech. Or just a recruit. Or I guess there could be something else. He has a mad scientist for him that could actually tutor up a secret. So they both have 3 health. However, this one kills his stuff well enough. So I feel like it's worth playing this and keeping my better creature for later. I mean, later this could be an overpriced Chillwind Yeti, which is better than what the Flesh Eating Ghoul is likely to ever be. So does he have an answer to a 2/3 that I had to pay the coin for? God, I hate paying a coin for a 2/3. That's just so dispiriting. Please just play a recruit and pass the turn. Okay, fine. Well, listen, let me meet you halfway. You can play a recruit, hit my face, and then pass the turn. How about that? Oh, man. What the hell? Oh, I guess he wanted a secret. So he actually traded up voluntarily. Alright, don't know what those secrets are. Don't particularly care. He actually had a a competitive spirit. I thought that'd be a repentance. What actually happens if you play Injured Blade Master and Repentance? Does the battle cry trigger first? Or does the repentance trigger first and then this thing kills himself? It's one of those things that's been around since the beginning of the game, but I realize I don't actually know how they interact. I'm sure somebody's already thought of it and done it before. So a competitive spirit got put up there from the Mad Bomber. So the Mad Bomber basically had like an on-death +1/+1 to a recruit, which isn't the end of the world. That, however, is very irritating because it lets him actually trade up and kill my 4/3. But Shadow Word Pain seems weak. I'm just going to play this thing. So let's see. I don't know what his secret is. I have no way of knowing. It could be anything, actually. Because he's only ever killed stuff on his turn. So if it's Noble Sacrifice, that would kind of suck. It would stop me from clearing out the recruit to ensure that Bomb Lobber hits this thing. Ah, joke's on me. I don't care which of those I kill now, because Bomb Lobber is good against them both. Alright, well, let's check for Noble Sacrifice just to see. It's not that or eye for an eye. Okay, so the most likely now is Avenge, which sucks, because there's really not much I can do about Avenge. Maybe I should just play this? No, that clearly is the wrong move. We'll play this. So I kill a thing. His worst thing, of course. It triggers the Avenge. And now, well, it has more health than I can kill with my creatures. But on the flip side, I can Dark Iron Dwarf if I got anything living and finish it off. So I need a creature to survive the turn, otherwise I am going to be in a lot of trouble. Because I don't have Shadow Word Death in this deck, among many other things. Oh my Christ, fucking hell. Alright. Oh, he actually didn't Inspire. Well, I still can't get past this Tron. So we have to do that. And I guess I'll just throw a bunch of crap out here. Oh, I should have drawn cards first. Whoops. But yeah. Alright, so Shadow Madness would at least let me get the Tron out of the way to get up to a 7/4. But then I can't play the Dark Iron Dwarf additionally to that. Having an Annoyatron just makes Shadow Madness so much worse. It's very frustrating. But if he does, like, for example, kill my 3/5 with a 7/4, then I can steal the Tron. I can ping away the Tron's shield, and then steal the Tron and kill them both. And then I can play a Micro Machine, which is responding to his 7-mana play. This is just bad. Really, really bad. I'm amazed he didn't get a free Murloc, though. I think he should have done that. That was more valuable, I think, than protecting his guy. Alright, he got that thing, which is just terrible. So that's actually amazing. I want that thing to sit out for all eternity, so that he never plays recruits. Alright, so get rid of 2 of his creatures, do that. Micro Machine dies to it, tragically. So is there any point? Yeah, I think there's a value to healing this Imp Master, so I get more imps out of it. There's no point in having this thing die. Might as well have this guy just like waste his time damaging something that doesn't matter. And then I can Dark Iron Dwarf next turn with the Snowbolt. Of course, I'm responding to a turn 8 play, but his last couple of turns weren't impressive. He might not have any big beefy stuff. If he does, of course, I just lose on the spot. But if he doesn't have anything big and beefy, God, that's such a sad place to be. Where like, oh, if my opponent has a big minion, I lose. Great. Glad I drafted that deck. Yeah, if he doesn't have anything super big, then I actually could come back with my 4-drops. So he's actually going to put that back in his hand. God, that card is fantastically terrible. It's just unreal. Alright. Mind Vision. I'm going to do it. I mean, I hope I don't get that one card. I got a Consecration. Not bad. Well, it's not going to change what I play too much. I guess I'm not going to play Micro Machine, knowing that he has a Consecration. The Sunwalker running into this plus Consecration clears my board. I'm very lucky I got Consecration. There's a huge difference between this and a 2/5 that goes back to your hand when you use your hero power. That could be a significant difference because it actually gives me something I didn't have before, which is a way to clear out a board of recruits. Man, this is a really good minion. It's just a vanilla thing, but it's so good. So he has to use Consecration here to stop my Sunwalker from just straight up dying and then me healing this guy. Unless, of course, he has something better. Oh god, it's like, oh, this guy has pretty cool artwork. It's like, oh, that's a cool looking card. I wonder what... Oh, right. He, I think, should have just sucked it up and used the Sunwalker to kill this. He knows there's a chance I have a Consecration. Ah, he did do it. Okay. Alright, fair enough. So here, if I heal this, it still dies. Makes sense. But I think it's worth it to heal it up, kill it, play this, and now I'm going to play the Micro Machine. Wait, that was dumb. Oh my god. Because he consecrates and then uses the weapon to kill this. That was totally dumb. Shouldn't have played this. Should have just sat on it. I forgot. I was thinking he can't kill this thing. And he needs to True Silver this thing because the recruit won't kill it by itself. But I totally forgot he has a Consecration. Oh my god, that could actually cost me the game. Throwing away this Micro Machine for no reason. So my board is dead. He's got full health. Consecration doesn't quite kill this guy. And now I lost my Micro Machine, which would have been a good counter to this. Shoot. That's bad. That's a bad play. Alright, well, Light of the Naru. Nope. Not gonna play it. I think I'd rather just get this and heal myself. So the dwarf, I mean, my board just kind of trumps his board. Maybe I should have consecrated just to kill this and his recruits. I'm being a little bit greedy. I figure this thing is going to take some damage somewhere and die to consecration later, but perhaps I should have just gotten the kill while I had the chance. This thing only survives his stuff by 1 health. Ah, Pit Fighter. Alright, well, by waiting... Oh my god, this guy kills my 2/6 by himself. Holy shit, I totally missed that. So did he. He needed to have run into this thing twice because he didn't actually have a shot. Wow, that was some really bad play on my part. I should have played Consecration, definitely, to stop him from killing my things. Okay, this is a really good top deck because what it allows me to do is survive getting hit by this guy more. And it gives me a 6/6, of course. I messed up so bad. He really should have killed this with the Wind Fury. A 3/3 with Wind Fury trades against a 2/6. I just didn't even think of that. And he didn't either, obviously. But basically, either of my creatures... Well, this guy can hit it and survive barely. And then I can Light of the Naru it back. He gets a junk top deck, which is good. He copies a 6/6, which is less good. But not the end of the world, because this guy will survive it. Alright. I think I'm okay here. That was some really bad play. And if I hadn't Mind Vision Consecration, I would have been completely screwed after he played this Pit Fighter. But it could be worse. Alright, so here I think we'll just steal a 6/6. Kill the 5/3, kill the 1/1. So he doesn't have any recruits out. He's got this junk top deck, which was very lucky for me. I have a 6/6, a 2/8, a 6/1 that I can heal up a whole bunch. I think I've got this unless terrible things happen like Deathwing or something. Which, admittedly, Deathwing would win him the game. As Deathwing so often does. He got something that's not good. Yep, he got some kind of a junk top deck. Alright, so Light of the Naru. Do that. I don't think there's any point in playing this. I'm threatening lethal already without it. Might as well save it in case he has the Equality Consecration back-to-back top deck thing. And he doesn't. Alright, one win. One win done. I need just 2 more wins to reach my goal of not having 2 in arenas, and it's going to be tough with this deck. Alright, so first impression of Priests, or I guess second impression by this point. Second impression of Priests is that this is now officially one of my bottom classes. One of my least favorite classes to play in the arena. I would even put it below Warlock. Did Warlock get a removal spell? If Warlock got a removal spell in the Grand Tournament, then Warlock's officially above Priest for the first time in the history of Hearthstone. Because this is just miserable. Now, yes, this particular deck was bad, but it's not just that this particular deck is bad, it's that Priest didn't get good new cards, and they didn't get removal. And it's not just that, it's that the removal was iffy to begin with. So that combination of factors makes me really, really hate Priests. On a second impression, it might change. Hey, there have been cards that I've hated for months, and then I turned around on, like Matter Bomber or whatever. But for now, that's where I think about Priest. Please have... So that sucks. The sheep doesn't quite do it against this thing. Do I play it anyway? I think I do. So the Leper Gnome goes down to the sheep just pops the shield, but then he's just left with a 2/2, and I play a 3/4, which holds up pretty well against it. And I do have Shadow Madness, which I could maybe use, although it would have to be kind of lucky because this only has 2 power. He'd have to have something that has... Well, he could either play something with 3 attack and 2 health. Spider Tank is, in a nutshell, not going to cut it. Alright, that's bad. So this is another one of those bad starts. Mad Scientist, thanks for nothing. Dark Cultist, well, let's see. He kills it by running into it with this, and the tank lives with 1 health. Or he plays a True Silver Champion and kills it. I still have nothing to do with Shadow Madness. This thing is still foiling Bomb Lobber. This is absolutely ugly. Alright, well, what I'm going to do here is the old strategy of if you're losing, play a bunch of crap. Let's play the thing that has a little more health, I guess. I think I've already lost this, actually. This is kind of embarrassing, but I think I have actually already lost it unless he plays a 4/3, and I can Shadow Madness Spider Tank and kill them both. Otherwise, I mean, it's just over. He has to just pretty much play any sort of creature, and I'm screwed. Alright, so Shadow Madness takes care of this. Board unless he does any shenanigans to it. Alright, that's even better, actually, because I can Shadow Madness the Golem and steal the 2/1 as well as killing his 3/2. Still, though, he can get rid of the 2/1 fairly easily and still have 6 mana for the play. Is it worth coining into a Mad Scientist? I think I have to. I think I just need to try to clear his board. So if he... man, I can't even imagine what set of things would need to happen for me to actually win this game. This is just a total bust. Opponents that are playing a non-shitty class and get off to a fast start are pretty much going to wreck this deck. So, what does he have here? He has a... Oh, fuck you! God, Jesus. Well, it is just a common, so you're going to start seeing that with Paladins. Alright, well, here it is. 1 in 3 chance of killing his Murloc Knight. Does not happen. Okay, well, I'm going to play this, and once he takes care of this, I'm going to concede, because there's really just no point playing this game. Wow, Paladins, man, this being a common and 4 mana, Oh, that's cool. That's a nice little one-card synergy going on there. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Good job. Alright, I have just nothing for this at all. He can... it's going to be difficult for him to deal 9 damage. Can he kill me, though? 4, 7, 10. He probably can. Oh my god. I am just seething with fury here. This deck is bad. Priests seem to really suck. If he has a True Silver, he wins. Of course, this deck, to be perfectly honest, probably would have beaten a lot of things I could have had. Gets another Murloc Knight. Because he has got a pretty good deck. Alright. So he almost kills me. Even if I had Velen's Chosen Holy Nova, it still wouldn't be enough. Even if I had Light Bomb, it wouldn't be enough. Alright, well. Well played. I was hoping it was eye for an eye, so it would just kill me, but it wasn't. Ooh, boy, this is going to be one of those one video specials, because I still got 15 minutes to go, people. And that means I have to win the next 2 games in order for this not to be the end of it. The cool thing, I guess, is that as long as I get a little close to 45 minutes, people aren't going to know that this was a one-win video. Like right now, you have no idea, assuming the timestamp is actually close to 45 and not like 36, in which case you know I lost the next one. But as long as the timestamp is close to 45, you don't know if I won the next 2 games and just called it a day, or if I lost my second game. Fuck! Oh god, it's a Paladin. You know, Murloc Knight's one of those cards, it's like, I don't know, right up there with like Consecration, True Silver, Champion. I mean, it's crazy. That is just one of those cards you hope they do not have. It's always such a beating on turns. It's like a turn 6 card, but it is such a beating. It's ridiculous. You remove it and they still got a Murloc and a Recruit. Unless you're already ahead, you're toast. So I've got stuff to play. 2, 3, and then 5. But these are all sort of mediocre cards. Alright, do I coin into this guy to get ahead on the board? I think so. I gotta do something here. Let's just kill this right now. And whatever he plays on turn 3, well, we'll play the Blade Master or Shadow Word Pain as appropriate. Turn 4 was gonna be kind of awkward. But, I will have a couple of 2-drops to play. Ah, Velen's Chosen, that seems good. So I don't quite get to kill this guy. So I'll hit him in his face. But I'm not going to Shadow Word Pain this thing of junk. He can replay it all he wants. If this thing cost, 2 mana, it might actually be playable, but at 3, it just uses up so much mana. I couldn't care less. Now, if he, like, Blessing of Kings or whatever, that means he's not using his hero power for the rest of the game. I'm pretty okay with it. Of course, he could go all in on the Blessing of Kings. I have no answer to it. That would probably win the game. Well, let's see, he'd have 9 health. This is only 8 damage. Yeah, I'd be totally screwed. Well, let's just hope he doesn't have Blessing of Kings. You know what? This was a dumb play. Why did I do this? This is a terrible play. I should have just played the Blade Master. This guy doesn't kill the Blade Master, but it would have killed the Horse Rider. Well... Let's see, when you're behind, take risks, and I'm automatically behind all the time. Alright, so he goes up a card because he gets rid of my Velen's Chosen. And he uses up that stupid thing. And he plays a Grunt, which isn't a big deal. So here, do I play the pair of 2-drops? Nope, we're going to try to get ahead. Just going to play the Sheep. And call it a day. So I'm just hoping this Sheep kills his 2 things, that he doesn't have any Divine Shields or anything. And I'm biding time until I can play a Pit Fighter, which Paladins do admittedly struggle with. Coming up on turn 6, it's official, folks. Whenever you're coming up on turn 6 against a Paladin, you've just got to pray they don't have Murloc Knight. Just like when you're coming up on 7, you pray the mage doesn't have Flame Strike. Except it's very different circumstances. Flame Strike is you're hoping because you have a full board. Murloc Knight is what you're hoping they don't have because your board's empty. And if your board is empty, Murloc Knight is a complete disaster. Alright, so he decides to pop the Sheep so he can actually play stuff, which is smart. Recruit, good to see, and a Clockwork Gnome. This is a pretty cheap deck that he has. Argent Lance, well, what is this, 6 health? It survives against his stuff. it's a pretty irrelevant joust. So do I play the 4-5 for value? The 5-6? I'm gonna play the 4-6 here because by being untargetable makes it harder for him to kill it, and the extra power is irrelevant because it's powerful enough to kill his stuff already. Oh man, he's got a buff. Ah, that also will do it. Alright. Well, it's kind of an ugly situation here. At least he didn't have a Murloc Knight. Is he not going to kill my thing? Oh my god, he didn't kill my thing. Alright, so what do we do here? First we check for Avenge and all that stuff. Noble Sacrifice. Okay, it's a Noble Sacrifice. Then we Shadow Word Pain. The thing that has Divine Shield. Then this, because it actually clears his board. I wish I could heal this. Unfortunately, I can't. I'll play this, even though it dies to his weapon, because I need to get stuff down. And if he's using his weapon to kill this, he's not using it to finish off the Spectre Knight. So even against a Paladin with a terrible deck with tons of cheap crap, just the fact that he's getting hero powers out, and I was less likely to see Holy Nova thanks to the expansion, and didn't get any new tools for dealing with the board. Maybe Priest versus Paladin is just a bad matchup. It used to be Paladin versus Warrior was bad, but maybe now Priest. Oh man, he's going all the way for aggro here. I guess, you know, if I can heal myself and get this thing to stick, that could very slowly mop up his board. Or at least his non-recruits. Yeah, but yeah, all I have to do is just try to clear his board off. That's the only thing that matters anymore. Let's see, he uses this plus the gnome to kill the agent. Oh man, did you get that thing? Well, you got a buff. That's really unfortunate. Interesting choice. I would have actually hit the 1-4, I think, if I had been in his shoes. Alright, well, here, I think we'll just keep it simple. Let's play the biggest thing I got. Kill the biggest thing that I can kill with what I have. Heal. And yeah, he does have 6 damage, so I'm down to 14 health, but he's only got 2 cards, one of which is a spare part. So I feel like it's worth it to take the risk here and get the bigger creature down and heal my thing, or in lieu of healing myself. Again, he made the choice that I would not have made it. I would have used the Shattered Sun Cleric and the Argent Lance to kill it to keep both my 1/1s. Because that's the best, that's the thing keeping him in this game, is the 1/1s. I think he's just making bad choices. Alright, so I don't think I want to do Velen's Chosen on that. That would be a little bit going too much all in. Do I heal myself? I still don't really respect his opportunities for killing me, so let's heal up the 5-3. So now I've got a decent board. I've got some things I can mop up his recruits with. I can deal up to 7 damage with Dark-Eyed Dwarf and Pit Fighter. He really made some very weird choices. He is right to concede here if he doesn't have good stuff, but he made some really bad choices. If he could have had more minions out, he should have. Maybe he was, maybe he was playing around Holy Nova actually. But he had to figure I didn't have it, right? Because I would have played it on that turn that I played other minions instead. He had plenty of stuff to kill. So he should have figured I didn't have it, and he should have taken the chance because he should have realized my deck was going to outclass his. Which is really embarrassing that a Paladin deck got outclassed by this. Man, I cannot wait to play Paladin. Paladin's always been one of the best classes for everyone else. For me, it's always been just like, alright, not super great. But now with Murloc Knight, holy shit. I think Paladin is pretty much right up there with Mage now, because all the Mage's removal is less likely to appear. Mages got Flame Lance, so they did get a new removal card, but it's not the best one, so fewer Fireballs, Flame Strikes, and whatever. Plus Murloc Knight, I think that really tips things in the scale of the Paladin. So I play the Shadow Boxer, which is risky, because if he plays a Fiery War Axe, that obviously sucks. But the thing is, I was going to get screwed by Fiery War Axe anyway, so I might as well put this guy out there, which would have killed a 2-2 of some sort. Alright, he didn't have anything. He's actually got a slow start here. Nothing on turn 1 or 2. Cleave. This thing survives. Then I play the Blade Master, which isn't the greatest card, but if he doesn't have any Fiery War Axes, it's not a big deal. He does have the Cleave. Alright, it's not the end of the world, so we'll play this guy. I think it's better than healing up the Bomber. And next turn I have a choice. I can Shadow Pain, heal this, make it a Yeti, or I could just play this guy to protect my interests. He's got a Kor'kron Elite, which will kill the Shadow Boxer. No, he actually plays it safe and kills the 4/3. Not a bad move. I don't hold that against him. I think that's a reasonable choice because that guy could have gotten healed up for a fair bit. So this is actually good. He had a really slow start, which is great because now Bomb Lobber is, you know, the broken card that it's supposed to be. It'll kill that Questing Adventure, for instance. A second cleave. Alright. So both those cleaves were unspectacular. They really each only killed just one minion. I got my 6-drop that I took pretty aggressively over some other good stuff. I think I took it over a Pit Fighter. So anyway, that's good. It'll be nice to give more health to this Nullifier. And have a 6/6. Let's see if he's got anything. I mean, he hasn't played much this game, so he could have a big card. He doesn't really. Okay. Shadow Madness is interesting, but let's just keep it simple. Play a 6/6. Keep this guy's health high. Keep dealing damage. Alright, I think I'm doing okay here. Shadow Madness isn't great when the opponent has a 4/4 because you can't steal it and you can't kill it. He does find the kill for my mech, though, with that weapon. However, then Shadow Madness would actually give me the ability to kill off 2 of his things. Okay. Well, this is actually pretty... Oh, man, this is a brutal turn for him. So I do this, and then I do this. And then I hit him for 9 damage and clear his board. So he's down on health, down on the board, down on cards. It's looking pretty good. Shadow Madness finally earned its keep there. And hey, we're going to come up on 45 minutes soon, so nobody will know how this ended. I win the joust, which is good. This thing charging would have not quite killed the Temple Enforcer, so I don't know. Yeah, that like moment, those like 5 seconds right there are like joust in a nutshell. Play a card when you're down. Lose the joust, concede. We made it above 2 wins, which is a huge victory. I don't like Priest. I'm not going to play him unless I absolutely have to. That's my first impression, second impression, third impression, whatever. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care, everyone.